Chris, and I am here from the Freedom Club. Now, if you've never heard of the Freedom Club, we are just a small dropshipping school where you can come and learn how to do dropshipping with coaches like myself who've made 7 or 8 figures in dropshipping. We've taught thousands of students, and if you're interested, head on over to freedomclub.com. I am the head of education over at Freedom, and I'm here to teach you and teach everybody how to make money with dropshipping. We're about to go invite my students in so that they can participate in finding their next winning products. I hope you like the stream. I hope you get something out of it. Welcome, Freedom Clubbers. I'll give everybody a couple of minutes to jump on in. Sup, Linda and Co. Who's the Co? Welcome to the stream. Is this your first time here? If it's your first time here, I'm going to actually hand over the hosting to you, and then you can show us how to do this. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. We don't do that here. But it'd be funny if I did. So we'll give everybody a couple of minutes, and then you've been following me on YouTube. Oh, awesome. Awesome. I'd like to hear that. That makes my day. Or maybe not. Maybe just following my terrible advice. All right, I need to organize my windows here. What sort of a niche are you looking at, Linda? What can I get you into? What would we be looking for today? All right. Let me share my screen. Beauty, yeah, beauty's great. Beauty's a fantastic niche. There's a lot of amazing products. All right, let me get my winning product database. Sup, Hallie, you're new here as well? All right, Hallie, let me explain to you what this is. This is my winning product database. I'm sending this over to everybody in the Freedom Club and everyone who is watching on YouTube. This is my gift to you. This is 12 months worth of product research data right here. Every month going all the way back. I think it's 13 months now. We started this February last year. Guys, don't feel like the winners are all up the front of the file in the latest stuff that I've found. There is absolute bangers down here 13 months ago that are still active. Look, Golf Range Finder. If this is still live, yep, it's still live. Look at the Facebook ads. Hunter's Golf. His ads have still been running for months. January 19. They're still printing. That's a solid business. They've been operating for over 12 months since I first spied on them. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Win a free range golf finder. That's pretty cool. Check. Oh, that's actually genius. Check the correct distance to the flag. Guess the correct distance to the flag and win a brand new Hunter's rangefinder. Oh, wow. I wonder. I'm going to see what happens, actually. I wonder what happens if you put 155.3 meters as my guess. Good luck. We'll give you a buzz if you've won. Get early access to our discount. Okay. What if I don't want early access? Oh, I need to check my inbox now. Anyway, we're getting sidetracked, as can sometimes happen with me. All right. So you have my winning product database. We need to fill this out now for March because it's been a minute. And I haven't found much new products in March because I've been busy looking at new tools. So we're going to go back to the good old PiPi ads. And let's go find some products. I want to do product library today. Library product. I want to do Facebook, Insta. No, we'll do everything. I'm only interested in Shopify. I'm interested. I want to find some new stuff that's working well. Let's look over the. There's some of this stuff I haven't seen. Let's just take a breeze. Browse. Let's take a browse. All right. Swimwear, not interested. Hair is interesting. I haven't seen a student do hair before. And I imagine if you could find a good supplier, it'd probably be quite good. I do want to check out the ads on this thing, see if they're actually alive. Okay, library. Doesn't look like it. Hair drill hair. Oh, wait a minute. They are. They're doing different types of ads, so they've got other people doing their ads for them, which is interesting. They're working with actual influencers. They don't have many ads, and they've only really just had these ads running for a month. They're not where I would want them to be to use as an example. Too fresh. Way too fresh. Okay. Rechargeable portable nose hair trimmer. I mean, this one doesn't have a lot of ads running. Okay, maybe the last 3 months isn't a good idea, but this isn't the last 3 months. We're sorting by date. Let's sort by number of ads. That's probably a good way. How many months is a good sweet spot? As many as we can. As many as we can. I would say 3 months would be a good indication. Okay, so this Timo Curl Pro, I don't have the image here of it, but I know that it's already on the list because Timo as a brand I recognize, and we've got the Style Pro here. Hair products are great. Incredible. Laricino remineralizing gum. What is this? Not interested. I don't want anything that you can consume. If you want to sell anything you can consume, I'm not going to stop you. Murph, that looks like weed. Mirror, not weed. That's definitely a cannabis plant. Interesting. A tree in every box. Cleaner mouths, greener earth. Interesting product. Yeah, I'm wary about things that you consume though, because I often worry if it's not sanitary in the factories, if they have something they shouldn't put in there and they put it in there, it's gonna make things really hard. Okay, so I would skip that one. Let's move on. Now, gummies are huge right now. A lot of people selling them in all sorts of different types of gummies. I think they're good products, but again, I don't want to sell anything personally that you consume. Hair, skin, nails. That's another thing that you consume. Oh, this is Trimo or TMO, whatever you want to call them. Those are the hair products. Okay, what we got here? Belt waist clincher. Ab tummy control. What's up with PiPi ads in their photos not loading? All right, this is interesting. I mean, women have been doing this for like 100 years, right? Or they haven't done it for 100 years. They're not even wearing your product. Is this a good product? How are you losing weight with this? I mean, yeah, that's the only thing I can think of is for helping you exercise. No, I'm going to say no for this one. Deep relief. Ah, 3-in-1 back massager. My Suit Lab. What's this one? Oh, yeah. Okay. Revive back pain at home in 15 minutes a day. That's a good offer. Relieve back pain with traction, improve blood flow and heat. Yeah. My Soothe Lab. Cool name. It sounds like the kind of domain I would like. All right, I'm gonna check out the library for this one. 4,000 followers. These guys look fresh, but not too fresh. February 4th. Good ads. Clever. September. What the? I might have to revive one of my old stores. I do have a back pain store. It's in hibernation right now because I couldn't find at the time. I couldn't find a good product to run with that actually had a good profit margin. This is $129 USD, but probably because let's just go double check when we check out. Pretty sure there's USD. Yep, so that's about what, $175 Australian. That's a pretty good product. That's a very good product. How does it work exactly? So your spine goes in the middle of this thing, and these things jiggle you on both sides. When I was first looking at like pain relief products, these types of animations looked impossible to make, but with AI, everything's easy now. Yep, that's going on the list. And you know what? Back pain massager. This would be gold because I would consider running this, and it's on the back of my head. I'm thinking I could probably set this up very quickly on my back pain store. Yeah, I would definitely run this. There's your PiPi ads link. Now, PiPi ads, guys, is my favorite spying tool. I have two spying tools that I use. PiPi ads is one of them. This is more of my product finder. And the other tool that I use is Trend Track. That's this guy right here. Trend tracking is more higher level trends that we're able to track. I mean, that's why it's called Trend Track. Trend, not Train Track, Trend Track. It's got it's got an ad spying platform in here, just like PiPi ads, but the ad spying is not as good. But what I use it for is you can actually go and start following or start saving all the stores that you think run cool products. So I've got a list of stores here, right? If I go to all my stores, these are stores that I've found that are selling products that I'm interested in, and I've got lots of them. And let's just go to my biggest competitors right now, who I'm looking to do better than, who are, if I search for pack and bags, I'm coming for you, pack and bags. This tells me a lot about their store. I can see their traffic over time, that it's increasing, so we have a trend. I can see how many ads they've got, and through October to December, they were testing hundreds of ads. These guys have a huge budget to be testing that many different ads. And we can see here they've culled the losers, and they're kind of like starting to duplicate some of them right now, so that's looking really positive. I can actually see their top selling products. So I can see warranty and shipping. That's their highest selling product. I should definitely be putting that on my store. Plus, I can tell their best selling product here is their 3-in-1 tote bag. It's one of my best sellers as well. And I can also see their ads. It's not as good as PiPi ads, but it is good enough for the purpose of spying on their particular store. So now I can actually go in and click see more, and I can see all of their ads, and I can sort them by, well, it's sorted by newest, so I can see what they're testing right now. But also, if I sort by longest active or most duplicates, I can see what's worked for the longest, and what, if you go most duplicated, this is how often they're actually creating duplicated ad sets, creating these, trying to expand horizontally. Now, what I can do is I've got an app on my phone that I use to dictate, and I can play this and then dictate the ad out, and then I've got the actual script that they've used, and I can go and change that script however I want for my own store. and I can give that script to my own UGC coders so that they can create something very similar. And this is how I spy. So if you do want access to trend track, I've got a code you can use. It's called conversion 20. That will give you 20% off your fee on trend track. I have no idea how much it costs. They gave me a free account for a couple of months just to use and to show you guys and see if you like it. Now, if you do want to use PiPi ads, I've also got a link for that. If you wanted to use it, you can use code Crusader. That will give you 20% off PiPi ads. But if I had to choose between one or the other, I'd probably go PiPi ads for what we do. But if you want to dig in deep and you've chosen your product and you want to really understand the competitors, which you're going to need to do, that's when I would move over and use something like Trend Track here. So this is the first cool product that I've seen today. I would consider, if I had time in my week, making time in my week to go create that product. I think that's a surefire winner. Box Hero Bamboo. So I've mentioned these guys a few times. And trust me, these are top on my list of stores I'd like to create. These guys are bamboo boxes. Now, there's nothing special about what they're selling. I nearly started this store. Nearly. It was either going to be this or I can't remember what it was at the time. But I chose poorly. I should have made this store. I just thought to myself, these boxes look very regular. They're not the sort of box that I would wear because I like my boxes to be step ones. Like that's what I was looking for. There's no step ones on AliExpress. So these are the next best thing. And look, these guys have been in business a long time and they've done really well. And yes, I'm jealous. But I think boxes are a great product. The only thing that you're going to have is returns. But these don't cost very much money. So if anyone does want to return, you might just let them keep them. And then you have some sort of a store policy where you'll only return one garment of the first order. That could be something you do. All right, moving along. We got the body pod. That looks like an app. And weight. What do you call it? Weight calculator? What's a weight calculator? What's the word for it? Oh, I've lost the word. Whatever. This is actually already on the list. These charms. I would love to make them. What's this thing? Timo? Timo's doing so well. Scales, that's the one. Linda, if you're just starting out, would you recommend starting a store selling a product? Like, would you recommend starting a store selling? Would I recommend starting a store to selling products to multiple countries to increase chances of sale? That is a difficult question to answer. Because for me personally, sometimes I do that. In fact, a lot of the time I do that. But if you're going to follow the freedom formula, the best way to start a store, in looking at how successful everyone's been, there is value in starting off with Australia and creating a page that says loved by Australians and free Australian shipping. There is a trust that comes with that, where Aussies see another Aussie store and think, you know what? I trust that. I'm going to buy from them. And that trust goes a long way. From there, you can scale out to America and the UK and Canada. I do find America and Canada to me my best two other countries. It does help to have localization for those countries. It really does. I've seen the Hume before, but it comes with apps. We don't want to have to deal with apps. Grounding sheets. Look, I have a lot of bad things to say about grounding sheets because I don't believe in hocus pocus. I am against selling anything that doesn't do anything. I can't stand the concept myself, but I do know that people make a lot of money selling these. What these are sheets where you somehow plug it into the wall. It doesn't plug into the power exactly. It only plugs into the grounding. So the bottom of our eyes and mouth plugs in Australia. And that supposedly centers you and sends your electricity back to the earth, and that has some sort of a health benefit apparently. Of course, it's hocus pocus and doesn't do a single bloody thing. But you know what? A lot of people buy these, and these companies make a lot of money. A lot of people believe in this. I personally just don't want to sell anything that doesn't actually do anything, or if the science is a little bit here and there, I'm not interested. However, if you want to sell that, I will not judge you. It is in the list, unfortunately. Red light therapy is huge right now. I myself started a red light brand recently. I have decided not to go with red light therapy myself. My reasoning is that I have seen that health-related websites can run into some problems with Facebook later on, and I just didn't want to have to deal with that. So I decided, hey, I've only just built this store, but I'll just park it for now. Watches? Watches I'm very interested in, by the way. I am considering starting up a watch brand next. Considering it. It's not a problem-solving product, other than they look really cool. And you can get watches cheaply, and you can get them reasonably well made, and you don't have to sell them for a lot of money. I am considering it. Okay. We have a car freshener here. Now, this ticks a lot of boxes for me. We do have another student selling this. I think she's made a profit. I'm not sure. I haven't seen the numbers. And what I love about this product is you buy the box and it comes with a color or a scent. Sorry, it comes with a scent. But you're probably going to come back and buy more scents. And I love stores where you come back and buy more. I love them. That's my bread and butter. That's the big stores that I've built are all stores where you come back once you've used the thing that you bought and you buy another one. I think this is already in the list a few months back. Collagen encapsulation. If this is the collagen mask that looks like a skin you peel off, yeah, I've tested this before. It does sell. And this is a great beauty product. I'm going to pop this on the list, actually. A night wrapping mask. That looks so satisfying. I'd actually like to peel that off my skin. Great videos. Let's go check the ads before I get too excited. Choir Beauty, they haven't got many followers and they have no ads, so they haven't done very well. Oh, wait. Wait. I have mistaken. It looks like they have many ads and they have done very well. December 2025. Oh, yeah. Yeah, these guys are killing it. Now, just know when you move into beauty products like this, look at the amount of effort they have. They've got image ads. They've got lots of video ads. It might not be enough to have just a couple of ads on this one. You may have to go and get a fair few ads made up for you and some good UGC. And if you look at their website, they have worked hard on this. This is clean. Look at the type font. Is it type fonting? Is that what you might say? The type font? Look at the gorgeous logos here. They've taken their time and they've built something really clean and beautiful. Regarding Timo products, how could we sell them at 2.5, 3 times markup? eBay has them. Well, you don't sell Timo products. You sell products that are like them. Yeah, you go and you find the factory that makes them, and we can set you up with that. Start off with eBay and start off with an unbranded hair or whatever, and from there you launch that and see if you can get the sales on that one. Oh, the nightly mask. I want to put this on the list. Nightly collagen mask. PiPi add link. Facebook adds a link. All right. Infinity Hoop Plus. What is this? What is this? A full body workout. What? Burn 700 calories in 30 minutes. Okay, so you just add more links to make it bigger. It's got a pre-weighted ball on it. Lose a link in 30 days or it's... Ah, that's clever. So you link this plastic crappy thing up. Your idea is to try and lose a link, and then this ball goes around in a circle and you twist your... All right, it's like skipping for people who can't jump. I can't jump. I can't imagine this is a particularly good workout though. You don't do very much. And you need a wide space to do it. I actually think it's a killer product, by the way. It would be very easy to AI most of this website. I do think that's cool. You would want to check to make sure that these guys don't have any type of claim on this design. Check with the Chinese suppliers too to make sure that this isn't proprietary. So how you might do that? So if we look up Infinity Hoop, let's look up Infinity Hoop. What's the word I'm looking for? I'm looking for a trademark. So they might have trademark's not the word. A branded detachable weighted hula hoop commonly sold online. It's not a generic term, but rather a specific. So, okay, obviously we can't call it an infinity loop, and they do have a trademark on it. Okay, that's cool. We're not going to call it infinity loop. You could call it weight loss loop. Okay, you could put hula hoop. I don't know. I'm just making crap up now. Let's look Infinity Hoop. Design patent. Patent's the word. There is no single Infinity Loop patent. Smart hula hoop. Okay, so this we probably can't sell. Unless it says it's owned by Xiang Zhu. He might own the factory in China. Like he may actually create these. We could probably... Okay, interesting. So there is a patent out on it. The thing to know is it's made in 2021. It's only in the US. It's expired. Okay. It says it's expired worldwide. Interesting. Smart hula hoop. Okay. What does that mean? Application number, filing date, 2021, legal status expired, fee related. So they didn't pay their fees. It didn't get renewed. Okay. I think this is probably good to go. Like, they were granted it in 2021. Application granted. Publication 2021, and then expired fee related. So they didn't pay their fees. Okay, that's interesting. I think that might be good to go. Smart way to health hoop. A health hoop with a ring that remains stationary or slightly gyrates while weight swings around a fixed track. Covers a hula hoop with a sliding weight which includes massage elements. Nope, that's not it. Structure of a hula hoop defines hula hoop with two symmetrical... No, that's not it. This is close. That's not the same one. Similar, but it doesn't have the added things in here. Okay, okay. Let's just double check with this. Is this patent still active? It's no longer active. Patent has lapsed. Records indicate it finished November 16, 2025. Guys, I think this is good to go. All right, I'm adding this to the list. That's a cool product. That's an amazing product. Where are we? Infinity loop. So we got hula hoop, weight loss. Those are the PiPi ads right there. Great branding. We'll check their ads in a second, but it looks like I have a feeling their ads are going to be great. So, and the hula hoop website is this one right here. So, looking at the actual ads, where are they? Here we go. Here we go. February 2026, but also December. What is this? What is this crappy ad here? It's official. We're ending it. We're ending the holiday sale early. What a stupid piece of crappy way to advertise. I love it. October 29. So this has been running for at least 3 to 4 months. I can tell you guys now from experience that when you launch a product like this, as long as there's no patents on it, you will make money. I've seen similar exercise products that other students have launched, not anything like this one, completely different, but they were all an exercise device and they did extremely well. I would consider putting everything aside and putting a bet down on that one. I really would. Okay, I'm going to move on. Oh, and that's gold. So for those of you who don't know, when I put something gold, that doesn't mean it's any better or any worse. It just means I personally am interested in running this. If I was going to put green on any of these, the back pain massager, I think that would be green. You should be able to get that one going. That should work. All right. Next product. What is this one? Magnetic anti-tangle cable. Nah. Not that special. 3-in-1 negative ion thermal brush. Yes. Yes, good product. Actually, you see how easy this is? When you've got the right tools, finding new products, it's so easy. Which is why I sit here for hours every week just looking at new products. I mean, that's a pretty standard brush. This is probably a brush with high demand. There are girls out there who would need a new one, want to try one of these. They don't want to pay the price of a premium brush, and you can still charge a good amount of money for this and make money without charging as much as a retail store. Let's just check to see that these guys have Facebook ads running. Inactive, 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 inactive. Active ads. Okay, I'll check them out. February, March 2026. Yeah. No, not for these guys. That's not a good look. They get moving to bikini trimmers, so that's not a great product. Well, the way that they didn't work. Full psychic reading by Shamira. I predict you're gonna waste your money on stupid things. Grounding sheet again. Now, mushroom coffee. We had some students go and make a mushroom coffee brand. They did quite well. Now, it doesn't, you know my rules about not ingesting the things I buy from China. Like, it breaks that rule, but I must admit, they've done well. And I think the fact that people are looking at alternatives to coffee too, you know, I think the mushroom market is big, and I think it's going to get bigger. I think I already have them on the list. The anti-snoring mouthpieces are definitely already on the list, and I actually have a brand name ready to make one of these businesses if I ever get around to it. I think it's a good product. Mushroom gummies. Now, saying that I don't want to buy ingestible products from China, that's not to say that I wouldn't buy from a brand who was selling Chinese ingestible products. It's just that as a brand, I worry that if there's ever a problem, I don't want to have to email my customers and say, hey, we've got a problem and you need to send your products back to me. And it may never happen, but even if it did happen in China, they probably wouldn't even tell us. So that's, I want to avoid that. I don't ever want to be that brand. Compression sleeves for knees and legs. Yeah, this is probably a great product. I've already got compression sleeves. But they're not like these. The ones I was looking at before were more like socks. So I think I'll give that a miss. I don't know, not feeling the compression sleeves. Cream stick versus Korea color changing foundation stick. Oh, doggy things. One of the students that I'm working with launched this product. They did quite well. They're doing okay. They're doing okay. So that's a flea system that you put on your dog, and it's so that they don't have to take any medicines. It's like all natural. Pretty cool. The magic pen, all cars. Ooh, what's this one? Is that scratch pen thing? Man, these ads are getting cheeky. Again, cheeky. What does this say? We need to publicly apologize to anyone who's ever bought an all cars pen because we lied. Yes, it uses color adaptive polymer technology that reads your paint at a molecular level. Yes, it works, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't wash off. And yes, it actually works on all the scratches, but we lied. We told people that our pricing and that our standard pricing was fair, and technically it was, but today you get more. Right now, 30% off. That's probably a good ad. I don't like these things like we are saying goodbye. Good ads. Interesting. I wonder if it works as well. I'm sure you can still see a mark under it. I'm sure you can. Oh, you can't. You can't there. Good ads. Okay, they've been running for a while. They're all. You know what? It's probably a good product. Oh. Oh, no, it's probably not a good product. Let's go see if their ads are actually even running. Nope. PiPi ads. What's going on? You lied to me. Why are they offline? You lied. Damn. Okay. So sad. Teak kitchen tools, they can sell very, very well. We've had some students do good with these ones. You may have missed the boat, but they are on the list and they are a good product. You can give them a try. There is stiff competition, but you just have to look them up and come up with your own way of selling them. Silent grooming tools for dog paws are definitely good. Lots of people are selling these. These are highly popular. Lots of students have sold these and have done very well and continue to do well. So it's a product that kind of sells really well regardless of all the competition out there. What's this thing? The roomiest crossbody. That is ChatGPT if I've ever seen it. Oh man, these ads suck. That's a really good ad. All right, I need to check these guys out. I'm in the bag niche as well. So for those of you who don't know, I got multiple stores. Bag store. I've got some smaller unrelated stores, and I've got my home craftology store. And I keep myself busy. I'm fully addicted to this life. And I hope you guys are too. Okay. Mfari. Ads running since... Okay. I need to hear this. Hold on. Good ad.
Just got this bag in and I am so freaking pumped about it. It is going to be my new on-the-go bag. First of all, this color is amazing.
Okay, we made a huge mistake. I just got out of a meeting with my team, and to be honest, they're furious with me. So here's what happened. While setting up our Black Friday offer,
So the thing about bags that I've learned, I've learned a lot over the past 6 months selling bags. What I've learned is images don't sell them very well at all. You can see here there's not that many images, which kind of sucks because image ads are kind of my jam. I do really good ones. And what I find with bags is you get a lot of clicks. You don't get a lot of sales. With bags, if you're going to be selling bags, you want to find bags that have a problem to solve. This certainly does, because it's hands-free. That's the problem. And carrying more with you comfortably is the thing. Their bag looks different enough to be good, but if you're thinking about getting into the bag niche, I just want you to know that you need to buy a lot of UGC, and it really is all about the UGC. Now, a UGC video can cost between $250 to say $500 per video, depending on where you shop for them, depending on the quality that you want, and whether or not you've found someone who can do the things that you want for the price that you want. I personally will be continuing to sell bags. It's just that I need to really invest to get a lot more UGC going for my brand. So for my bag store, I've actually turned all my ads off for the moment while I go and I'm actually investing in about maybe 10 different UGC providers to give me UGC videos, because that seems to be what works. So bags, yes, bags are good. And in fact, I'm going to put this bag on my list because this would be something that I add to my store. It's going to be yellow. Not that I recommend you jump in it unless you sell bags. This is a crossbody sling bag. And sling bags are my jam. I do sell a lot of them. Crossbody sling bag. Here are your ads. Oops. Here are your PiPi ads. Oops, that's not the competitor website. Let's click on the website. One sec. And yes, this one's yellow. If it's a bag, you'll probably find I'm going to have it on my store. Oh, now, guys, just because you see it yellow doesn't mean you can't jump in. In fact, I invite you. Come on in. Be my competitor. It's fun. I honestly don't mind if you jump on in. What one student did I thought was very funny, though. I encourage people to sell what I sell. There is no ownership of products in the e-commerce space. No one owns a niche. It is what it is. We're all here to make money. So when someone copies my brand, no big deal. Congratulations. Let me help you out here. Let me look at your ads and see what I can do to help you. However, one student decided to copy my name, and I couldn't get it through their head that you just can't do that. You can't call your store, what do you call it? Home Paintology or something like that. Like, I own Paintcraftology. I own Homecraftology. They're both trademarked. You can't make something similar, my friend. Just go and sell your painting kits with a different URL and everything will be fine. Be creative, everybody. Be creative. Try and come up with a different brand name than other people so that you stand out in the crowd. And another little hint. If you see, like, let's look at this bag, for example. If you see a lot of people selling the same bag, it could be an indication that that's a good product to sell. It usually is. And by all means, if you want to sell it, give it a try. But it can be far more lucrative to see this and go, you know what? I can see that people are buying sling bags. So what could I sell in this sling bag niche that hasn't really come out yet, that other people haven't really got ads on, that I can sell in a unique way? And I can tell you, you'll probably make way more money than your competition doing that. Renee, was that the dog product? No, it wasn't the dog product at all. I'm not selling that dog product. One of my students is, and I don't want to out his store. I'm not in the dog niche at all. I am working very slowly on a dog store that I may or may not ever release. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. I guess I'm looking for that killer dog product that not everyone is selling. And because I have so many students that I help, I don't often get to jump in on a market that no one's selling because I'm like, hey, sell this. Hey, sell this. Anyway. That dog product's good. There's only Yeah, what was it? Fur Life or something? Fur Life. This isn't my student store. Or sorry, not my student. But I have a one-on-one student who's selling this. Oh, by the way, guys, if you aren't interested on one-on-ones, I have one more slot available. There are 3 people considering taking that slot. It's $2,000 a month. You get private lessons with me, 1 hour per week, plus you get my phone number, and we find you the perfect product. My student who is selling this exact same product right now, he now is profitable after about a month of ads. So he's doing well. He's now up to the scaling stage, and I reckon we're going to scale this pretty hard. So if you're interested in that, let me know. And how you would let me know is you can come and have a chat with me on WhatsApp. I'll give you my WhatsApp link right here. Now you can come have a chat with me if you want access to our Chinese supplier, or you can come have a chat with me if you want access to a one-on-one lesson. Completely up to you. But that offer is there for anybody. Where you are scrolling, there was a picture of a dog with people on the lounge room that I couldn't tell what it was. Where I'm scrolling here in this window. Oh, you mean here? So this was the competitor here, Get Fur Life, was the person I was looking at before. It may have been here. Because I've actually started looking at the stores that are selling the products that my one-on-one people are looking at too, just to keep on top of the competition. It could have been that. I do have a store that I'm working on for my dog store. I've got the domain name. I haven't quite decided on the logo yet, and I haven't decided what products to launch because I feel like a lot of what everyone's selling for dogs is the same. Everyone's selling the nail grinder, and everyone's selling the fur hand things, and I'm looking for a different primary that kind of makes me excited. But the dog niche is a fantastic niche to be in, by the way. This page here, let's have a look. Yeah, it was Fur Life. Oh, you mean this one? What is this one? Never seen this before. Ew, God! If you oh no, this is the worst type of store. This is a spaghetti store. And they got no idea what to sell. They're just putting random shit up. God, no one buys this stuff. Not for $43. Are you kidding me? $43 for a piece of rope? Jesus Christ. Come and learn how to do dropshipping from the Freedom Club. Please. Please, there you go. Please. Anyway. Do I host ad hoc lessons? Yeah, I do. But you'll get better bang for buck with the ad hocs. With the one-on-ones. If you go to upwork.com and you search for Chris Evers, you can find me there, and you can book in like a small session with me. But if you're going to make it regular, it's going to be hard on my schedule. That's the thing. That's anything. Hoping for a dog product you haven't seen. Have you seen these bad boys? You know what? We got 2 minutes. We got 2 minutes left. Let's search for dog. Oh, I might have something here, actually. There might be something here. I'm going to be giving away all my secrets. The Purpod. That's for cats. Okay, I don't know why I have a cat product there. I hate cats, but it is what it is. I must have had some reason to search for them. No. There's Fur Life there. My Soothe Lab. You've been doing the trimmer for a while, and you're defeated that you know of other people heading silver who started selling after me. You're feeling defeated. Yeah, I get that. I completely understand. Well, these guys have 1.1 star reviews. Damn, you guys suck. So they've got the tick and flea protection. They've got the dog toys here. Renee, it might come down to just getting better UGC ads, honestly. When my stores have struggled, it came down to that. Getting the talent to make you amazing ads. There's UGC ads and then there's UGC ads. Like, it all comes down to the creator. Quality pets. Is there something here? This is a pet water fountain, I think. So these guys are selling. They're selling the. They're jumping on the bandwagon too. These guys are selling the collar and the water filter. Oh crap! We're out of time, guys. I have to start the next call on growth, which is all about ads, conversions, emails, making more money, and getting your ads working. I will be back on Wednesday for more product reviews. Thank you guys for showing up. Should you try UGC from UseClip? Before I throw in the towel, I would definitely try UseClip, and I'd widen my net for talent, and I'd be really looking for some really good UGC talent to give it a good try. I'd probably get 2 or 3 different UGCers. You know your product works. Other people are making money from it. You're just not. It's got to come down to the videos. And with Freedom Formula ones, I've had Freedom Formula ones be really good, and I've also had Freedom Formula ones not quite work out for me. But you don't know until you try, until you test them all out. I got to go. I'll see you guys in the next one.